There was once a man whose voice made the skies stop and listen. Not because it was loud, but because it carried the truth that no one could silence. This is the story of Bilal ibn Rabah, the man whose call shook the heavens. A long time ago in the hot city of Makkah, Bilal was a slave, owned by a cruel man named Umayyah ibn Khalaf. He had no freedom, no voice, except the one inside his heart. When the Prophet Muhammad began teaching about one true God, Bilal heard and believed immediately. No threats, no pain could make him deny the truth. His master found out and punished him horribly. They dragged Bilal into the desert, laid him on scorching sand, and crushed his chest with a heavy rock. "Give up your faith," they shouted. But Bilal whispered back, steady and strong, Ahad, one. They whipped him, beat him, but he only repeated that one word, because it was the truth burning in his soul. Then Abu Bakr, R.A., the Prophet's closest friend, bought Bilal's freedom with gold. Bilal was free and chosen. When the Muslims built their mosque in Medina, the Prophet said, "Bilal, you will call the people to prayer." Bilal's voice rang out for the first time, "Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar." People stopped and listened. This was no ordinary voice. It was the voice of freedom, of faith, of a new beginning. After the Prophet passed away, Bilal's heart broke. He couldn't call the adhan anymore. He left Medina, his voice silent in sorrow. Years later, in Syria, the people begged him, "Please call the adhan one more time." He stood, faced the Qibla, and called out, "Allahu Akbar." The people wept, feeling the presence of the Prophet once again. Bilal never ruled kingdoms or led armies, but his voice, born from pain and faith, became legendary. The Prophet once said, "I heard your footsteps in paradise, Bilal." The man who once lay crushed in the desert sand became the voice that echoed through history. The man who whispered, "One," through pain became the voice that called the world to prayer. That was Bilal ibn Rabah, the man whose voice shook the heavens.